I have a
Probably
tremendous
spent a lot
respect
on
for
it.
Logan Paul for what he's pulled off with that whole thing.
I love
Crazy,
Logan.
right?
Because he lost all his fights. Like, it's amazing. Like, to me, that's resiliency. You know, it really is. I have respect for him.
And everyone said, like, there's no way he lasts a round.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
That's an accomplishment.
everyone
So-
said it, though. Every fight
yeah,
expert.
but that to me is not why I respect him, because like that was obviously staged, that whole thing.
No, I don't. Time on.
You think it was staged?
I think this. This is what I think.
Logan and Mayweather were
I don't
staged?
know. I don't know.
Listen,
That's a
I think
tough
it was. I think it was staged to a point where they didn't want him to fall, but that motherfucker took some hits. Like Mayweather connected hard. And
Oh, yeah.
Did you-
Mayweather beat the shit out of him, but he didn't get knocked out. So,
Did you
Well, what
s-
do you mean that you think it was staged? Why do you think that?
Do you have
I
inside
don't think
information?
it was number one. It was an exhibition match. It wasn't it wasn't a professional
Staged
fight. So
and-
to say that it was staged wouldn't be the end of the world. I don't mean that in a derogatory way at all.
I know, yeah.
I didn't mean it to belittle what they did. What I'm saying is I don't think the purpose of that fight was for Mayweather to knock out Logan Paul. The purpose was to entertain people and set
Right.
up the next fight. And I don't think it was in their interest for him to knock and beat the shit out of. I think he could literally beat the living crap out of Logan
Yeah,
Paul
10-second
and knock
fights,
him out in
that's
one
a-
round.
yeah.
He's a professional, one of the greatest fighters of all time, and Logan Paul couldn't beat KSI.
So you think
okay?
Mayweather held back on purpose?
Of course he did.
Yeah, definitely. 20-second
So,
fights don't
to
sell.
what to what benefit to him though?
20-second
Because it
fights
was,
don't
who's
Yeah,
who's
I mean-
gonna want to see that thing? And it's
But people already bought it at that point.
Yeah,
no,
they're-
but it's about the next
How
fight
about the next one?
and the
For
next
Mayweather and Logan again? Or
Well, Mayweather and the next. Listen, number one, okay, Mayweather is there for a paycheck. He unabashedly said, "You guys are so fucking stupid. This is highway robbery without a gun." You know what he said?
yeah.
He was unabashedly like it's all a cash grab. So someone that has that mindset, and nothing against the guy, that's what he's publicly stated, right?
Yeah.
His motivation here is not to hurt Logan Paul or knock Logan Paul out.
It looked like he was,
it was
fucking
to,
trying to hurt him though.
Yeah, it did.
He
the
was
guy was the
fucking-
number one fighter in the world. You tell me a
But
number
he's
one
also
fighter.
No, he
he's
would've-
also 145 though.
If Mayweather wanted to
Logan's
step
like
on him,
200.
he would have fucking murdered him.
I
He
just-
hit him.
I
He hit him
disagree.
one point. He hit him at one point and held him up.
I think Mayweather tried his best.
Who
and Logan was
knows?
just
Who
too big.
knows? All I can say is that I would be very surprised, okay,
If it was actually
if that fight, let's just say that if Mayweather's paycheck was dependent on him knocking Logan Paul out in the first round, Logan Paul wouldn't go around. Nothing against Logan Paul. The guy's the fucking number one fighter in the world.
And
okay?
there'd be a
I mean,
lot
come
less
on.
buyers too.
I
Nobody
would get in the ring with Logan Paul. He'd fucking knock me out. Because he's working. I'm not telling it's Logan. The guy. I mean, Logan's very talented to do what he's doing and to hold his own like that. We're talking to the guy who's one of the best fighters in history. What would that say? I think the dumbest thing I ever heard was his brother saying he'll get in the ring with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, good
I
luck.
think
mean-
it was McGregor. I don't think they've called it Tyson.
Even
McGregor.
still,
No.
even better though.
No, he said
Because they're friends
Tyson.
with Tyson.
No, he said something. Didn't Jake Paul say that he'd get into that? He thinks that he could beat Tyson.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I know
Canelo.
they're shooting their shots.
Yeah,
with
it
these
was
massive
Canelo.
names.
It was Canelo,
but
yeah.
Canelo.
not- But it's working, Jordan. It's working. Their whole thing's working. People,
Yeah,
but the
it's
thing
really
is,
working.
if Mayweather knocks out Paul in 10 seconds, we're not going to believe the sport as much.
This
We're not
goes
gonna-
back to let me
we're
go
not-
back to my original
It's just a
statement.
lot.
I have
What would
tremendous
Mayweather get out of
respect
that?
for what Logan Paul accomplished. Is my point. Like my point is I don't mean this to be derogatory. I think it's amazing.
No, I'm giving Logan more respect.
Exactly. It was like he took something and made it into entertainment and engaging, and he got paid for it, and people don't hate him as a result. That's a huge victory. Versus, if you look what these other guys did, it was a fucking disaster. The whole social gloves thing was like a disaster.
Oh, they swung and missed big
It's just
time.
it's right. So you have to say I look at Logan and say they did it right, and he enhanced his brand. So I think that's a huge win for him.
I love him. I think he's a stand-up dude.
Me too. I think he's a great
the
guy.
fucking
Exactly.
man.
I like
Logan's
him.
a good dude.
Exactly. I just think that Mayweather's he's a professional fighter like that, and my opinion.
Do you find it annoying when you see all the Jake Paul like just getting into people's faces and like just all that like
It's not something I personally like. But I have nothing against Jake. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Jake well. I know Logan a lot better. I wouldn't want that to be my brand. I wouldn't like to live that way. Like that's not how I want my
that's
brand.
just-
I don't like it. It's like a little, to me, it's not, but he's chosen. I think, listen, you have to look at some of what they do is very much like WWE, professional
course, yeah,
wrestling.
yeah.
And he's just playing a role. And, so I have to believe he steals the guy's hat. It's just a strategy, but I like,
I think it's helping. I think it's helping Dana a lot, and he knows it too.
Mhm.
yeah. If I look at one
I
of them
think
and say,
so.
which brand do I like
I think
better?
Dana knows
I like
himself, like-
Logan's brand a lot better than Jake's. But I don't know who's making more money. I would guess Logan is. I don't know though.
I'd say the other way around. I think Jake's probably making more money, but
Really? I don't
I
know.
like Logan's more of like a stand-up classier brand.
Yeah, Logan's
Exactly.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.